Well, hello again. A new project for today. You see, I'm the proud owner of one of these RME HDSP 9652 cards. Okay, that's the expansion board. The card it's in my computer down there. You know, I got something here laying unused. I'm talking about the MIDI ports. And this card is capable of having 2 MIDI ins and 2 MIDI out. What's MIDI? Of course, is that protocol, you know, for communication in between electronic musical gears. A keyboard to a sound module or, you know, anything else related to sequencing and composing and writing MIDI files. This is a really nice MIDI interface. Fast, professional, reliable, and so on. And finally, I could find one of these connectors. It have 9 pins, as you see. Let's see if it fits. And it fits perfect. Okay, so now let's dig for some information. And first, I need the pins out of this connector. Let's try to draw this guy. So we have like here, that's the top, and we have 1, 2, a space, and another one. We got 4 holes in the middle, and another 2 down here. And as you can see here, very clear, we have these 2 gaps here, and this empty something. And if we consider the specification from Mouser, the numbers will be like this: 1, 2, then here comes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Of course, same numbers will be here on the soldering side of the things. Okay, this is mother 9 pin. This is the mother 9 pin. Now, let me have a DIN connector 5 mother. We have 5 plugs. Okay, so that's the mother, let's call it. And here we're gonna have number 1 here, number 3 here, 2, it's ground, and then we have 4 and 5. Now let's try to understand the relation between this mother 9 with this 5. So first, in MIDI in 1, we got like that. Think about this. Number 1, open. Number 2, open. Number 3, open. Then we have 4 goes to mini DIN 2 and 5 goes to mini DIN 6. So for first input we have number 2 and 6 and no ground. Then MIDI in 2, same story. 1 open, 2 open, 3 open, and 4 goes to 1 here, and then we got 5. This one goes to number 3 here and here. So this is the inputs. 1 input, the second input. Okay, now we have the MIDI out 1. We go again. 1, it's open. 2 goes to 2. That will be the ground. That goes to mini DIN 4. Here, this is the ground. Okay, so we have 1 ground there. Then 3 open. 4 goes to MIDI DIN 5, and 5 goes to number 9. This one, these 2 guys here, output 1, and MIDI out 2. It's like 1 open, 2 goes to 4. This is ground, ground. 3, it's open. 4 goes to number 8 here, and probably the other one goes to 7. Okay, so that's the configuration for now. Let me open this guy. Perfect, and it's out. As you can see, this is a very, very sensible and thin, and that's why I'll use this guy here to keep the connector in place. But not only, it's very important to have a thermic or thermal dissipation somehow, and we are not melting the contacts, the connectors. You see, this is really really sensible. So we need to move nice and steady and fast. And here I have a piece of cable. This is a network cable, in fact. I'll use that for ground. 10. We have 10 connectors here. So from the beginning, I'll use black going to the ground. Yeah, black is going to the ground. This kind of network cable, it's nice because it's, how you call that, multi-filler, multi-wired. So this is flexible somehow, and it's nice to work with it. Instead having a solid middle, which obviously it's harder to solder, but not only, kind of sensible about moving. And yeah, okay, so here we have all the tips ready to be soldered, and we're gonna thin that before. Well, you see, there is no rule about the colors here, so I'll do it how it comes. It's not important. All we have to understand it's the numbers and the pins. Okay, that should be fine. Now let me cut these because they are too long. Okay, something else I want to check before start soldering. Let me see if number, which is the ground here, it's the same with the general ground. Multimeter in diode mode. Yeah, so first thing, let me prepare these guys. Let's thin them a little. It's very important to have a thermic shunt like I have. You know, the temperature is going to the mother socket. Yeah, it's looking good there. I think so. And now, so like I said, I let black for the ground. Somehow I need to have a kind of natural order, and I'm going from up here. Pin 7 goes to white, maybe. Okay, good. And let's write it down. So we got mini DIN. 7 goes to white. Next one, 8. Solid, yes. 8 goes to yellow. And then we have number 9 goes to orange. Yeah, come on. Good. Okay, let's check these guys. Let me start with number 1, which is red. Perfect. Brown. Here I have the brown. We got the yellow. And 9, orange, the last one. This is a perfect job. Okay, now let me have this out. Then I have to introduce the shield and all the necessary plastic stuffs. Okay, now I have the ground also. Well, mechanically it's not very great, but if we consider that this one will stay there forever, I don't need to move it. It will just be with the computer all the time. All I need is the other side of the cables. So yes, it is. I can bring cable. So this is the MIDI input-output terminal somehow. All I have to do now is to find proper connectors. Let's do a really fast test. I'll open a K-Quark session, MIDI port 1 and MIDI port 1. Okay, let me have a MIDI file. Checking the list, we should have MIDI out 1 goes on black, number 4 of course, and then 5 and 9, which is green, and orange. All right, so we have like black goes here. Okay, and then we have 5 and 9, green and orange. Everything is fine. We should have, you saw that? Look here. Yes, it's working. So everything is so fine. So as long as we are here, let me check for MIDI output 2. So we have black and then 8 and 7, that's 7 white and yellow. Okay, and here we have to choose MIDI port 2 and oh yeah, look there. Okay, so yellow it's 8 goes to 4. Yeah, right, you have to remember also, this is important, the polarity of the cable. Perfect. And if I have the ground too, I hope it's useful. Like always, don't forget, subscribe to my channel, push like too, and be creative and have fun. Bye bye.